Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to day 812 on my journey to 2000, where I play a game of chess every day and I put it on YouTube for folks to watch, and I track my progress on chess.com. I'm currently rated 1437 as the win streak seems to be continuing here. Let's see how long I can ride this. Let's see who I'm playing today. Ah, yes. S. Sajwani. S. Sajwani, 123. Rated 1446 out of Pakistan. We've got the Hikaru Khan. I'll do the main line again. Go ahead and take this. And it's Tart to Cower time. Similar to a game that I played recently. Get the queen up here. Here, and then I think I just connect the rooks and figure out what my plan's gonna be. Bishop here or here, though. Here would allow for me to push these pawns a little bit more and keep this defended. So I might do that. Okay, they're coming down with their queen. I think I'm going to start with this pawn and then get rook over and then try stuff like that. We'll see. My toe is hurting. I got stung by a bee the other day. And it got me like right on the tendon of my toe. I know everybody watching is really interested in that. So one fear that I have is that eventually they'll get rid of this knight. And then maybe double up on this. But I don't want to overreact too much. Okay. So I kind of saw this coming. I could bring this down. And they could actually just retreat the bishop back, queen here, and then have a really strong mate threat on h2 after they take this. So I think eventually I'll need to, well, last time I think this was the different moves here. Double attack here. They move there. Okay, so if I come here and attack the rook, they could take here. I take back. They take here. I take back. Or take back. And it's an even trade. Or I come up here, threaten the queen. If they take, then I can take here. And then they'd have to move the queen if they didn't want to take. At which point, okay. Let's see. Anyway, if they take here. Oh, wait. If I take and they take back with the bishop. And then I take here. Then they've got a discovered check to win the queen. All right. Let's do this. I think there was another way to do this. I'm gonna make a note to come back to this in the review because I think there was a way for this and then this. Because I just discovered attack on the queen here. And that would have blocked it. I think I missed that opportunity. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take with this rook. Queen comes in hot, which allows for this fork. Mate threat, attack the queen. Let's see. If I do this, then they can sacrifice. I take. But then I don't think there's a way for them to get to me. It takes, then takes, and it takes. So I'd win a queen. There, take, or I just take this now, right? If I take this now, the queen's covering the rook, and I still got, but here, and then here, and then this. 5.5 minutes remaining. Okay, now this. I think this is okay. So I think this move wins me this rook. Because if here, yeah, there's a resignation. Thank you for the game, S. Sajwani. 1, 2, 3. Let's check out the review. Played with 90% accuracy. I did have a miss, but other than that, 0 mistakes and 0 blunders. Looks like I was able to capitalize on one of my opponent's blunders here. Looks like I missed a mistake that they made. So let's go through it in the Tarctic Hour. I've got this opening somewhat understood, pretty even throughout the middle game. Yeah, preventing the pin. There's the pin. And then this mistake. Okay, so this is the point in the game where I wanted to come back to. Originally, I was like, okay, if I go here, I can block, I can disconnect the protection and then take. However, I saw if they took here, and then if I take, then they have a discovered check and they could win the queen. But what I didn't see is if I do this, attacking the queen, and they take here, instead of taking right away, I take back with the pawn. And, oh wait, no, because if they take back here, they have this protected. Okay, so maybe, all right, it was the best move. Let's dive into the lines here. If they take here, instead of taking with the queen, I would take here, having the attack on the queen and the rook, which is dangerous. But if I do this and they take with the rook, which is the best move, wait, oh, this is the, wait, okay, this is, okay, the best move is actually rook takes e3, which is bizarre because you'd think maybe I can take the queen. But after that, takes on e2, takes, and then they've got takes, it's protected, attacking the queen, getting access to this. So queen goes to d3, and then they win this, or this. Would they do this though? No, because after h3, h5, I chase it down here, and then I can get the bishop away from them. So in order to prevent me from getting rid of this protector, it's best to get the rook off of this square, and taking is the best move. And from here the game is somewhat even, although white has a slight advantage. They're attacking the rook here. So a move like b1 could defend this and attack this, and if here, then this. So interesting that the best move is actually, well, didn't they say the best move was this? Yeah, 95 is best, but then also this is best. Okay, there's two bests. Who would have thought there's such a thing as two best moves? Yeah, I think they would have taken here. In any case, I didn't spend as much time as I should have. But after this blunder, I was able to take the best move and then fork, and then it's just a matter of time because g3 forces the queen off of this row or this rank, and then I can take the rook on e4. Unless, yeah, this saves the queen, but the knight falls, or the rook falls. But they realized that it was pretty one-sided after that move, and they resigned, so I came away with the win. 1445, folks. We'll see if I'm able to get back to 1450 here. Until next time.